Hey guys, this is Undercover Dudes all the way from Down Under, and today we're going to be diving into some ideas of what the new mode in Fortnite Battle Royale could be. What new mode, you guys may ask? Well, if you hop into Fortnite Battle Royale on the main screen, you can see a little bit of a message. This message goes and says, "Coming soon, new mode." Watch the Game Awards show on December the 7th for details on a fun new mode that will be revealed live. If you haven't seen the message, you probably don't have the game, and if you don't, make sure to click the link in the description below to download Fortnite Battle Royale. It helps the channel a ton. As you can see, the message has a bit of broken English, so an Epic employee clarified that this is going to be a limited time mode, one of many, however, that you may see in the future. Now from this, it feels like they're going down the direction Riot Games goes with League of Legends, alternating between different fun modes to spice up the action. Now after this was posted to the Fortnite Battle Royale subreddit, everybody went berserk, with a ton of people posting their predictions for what this new mode could be. Today's video will be going through these ideas to round up what we could be playing in the near future. The top comment is by Strike McGee, who says, "Alright, taking all guesses, 50v50, 4 teams of 25, capture the flag, damn, this is going to be awesome." From that comment, we know at least one thing is correct, that this mode is going to be sick. Now he put up a couple of ideas, but all of them relate to a team-based sort of mode. This is the general consensus as well, that this new mode will be team-focused with big teams of 25 or more. Given that Epic Games is always pushing the boundary of what the Battle Royale genre is, this is a pretty decent guess in my opinion. When it comes to 50v50 and 4 teams of 25, both of those sound super reasonable. But what would be the objective? Now Strike goes and suggests a capture the flag type mode, but remember this is Fortnite Battle Royale. You can only see this message if you went into the Battle Royale section, so I think it's safe to go and assume that it's still going to be Battle Royale orientated. If, Epic wanted to go in a completely different direction and do these multiplayer type different modes, I think they would have another section of the game than do that. Lumping it into Battle Royale doesn't really fit in my opinion. Now from this, we can wipe out a lot of these suggestions on the thread, but with that said, if I'm wrong, I would look pretty stupid. But for the sake of this video, I don't want it to be 45 minutes, we're just going to go and talk about the Battle Royale orientated modes. Now Big Shammy posted a very big paragraph with a bit of a twist on the King of the Hill idea. Now, he said, get rid of the storm and make a few points of interest and have a zone continually spawn high rarity items. You have to go and hold the zone for a certain amount of time to make items spawn there, and you can only be outside of the zone for a few minutes or so before your health drains away. Last team alive wins. I love the idea of this. Right now, airdrops are super nice to go and get, but you don't need them in order to go and win, so there isn't too much priority. Here the priority is completely on these item spawning zones, so you really have to mix up how you play, turning the game into a massive frenzy of tower defense. Sick idea. Another idea a ton of people said was infection. Basically 5 or so people start as the infected, they have a bad weapon but a lot of health. It's the aim of everybody else to go and survive, but also try to go and take down the infected. The last person that isn't infected goes and wins. This type of mode is still Battle Royale in a way. There's still going to be one victor, and it introduces some really cool mind game mechanics. You have to work with other people to go and hold off the infected, but you also want them to get infected so you can go and win the game. I can just imagine people building walls around other people in order to go and lock them in so the infected gets that person, you can go and run away. It's a really awesome idea, and I'll have to say, if it's not this patch where the mode comes in, it's going to be the next one or the next one, because this idea is really cool. So many people go and suggesting capture the flag as I talked about before, but honestly, I don't think it would go and work really well here. There's heaps of people, only one flag, and it's really easy to go and die in this game. I would argue it would be more frustrating than fun in the end of it. Now with that said, you could go and say, what about 2 flags CTF, or you could have 3 teams, or you could have 3 flags CTF. You can go and do that, but in the end of it, it's going to be very difficult. You have to be very coordinated in order to go and get that person running out there. You need the person running with the flag, and then you need everybody to go and build, walls around them so the person can go and survive. You need a coordinated squad, and when you're queuing up with random people, coordination isn't exactly on their mind. Furthermore, some people are saying that it's going to be team deathmatch, but again, that goes away from the Battle Royale theme. I think Team Deathmatch would be a great mode for Fortnite in general, because when you go and hop into game, you want to go and practice your aim, you have to go to a populated town, you have to go and loot the building, you have to go and find the people, you have to go and shoot them, then you're probably going to get shot in the back, and overall, it's a bit of a cluster, right? If we have a dedicated mode where you can just shoot people, you can go and practice your aim, it could be, a fairly symmetric map, a fairly uninspired map, but just a place where I can go and practice my aim would be really, really cool. Taco Tuesday suggests something simpler, a 50v50 dodgeball mode. Increase the launchpad drops and make all guns drop as dodgeballs. High rarity equals faster throwing and it's more accurate. This would be really sweet as well. Get hit once and you are done, but it would be kind of frustrating to play if you get insta-killed straight away. Maybe having the downed mechanic like we see in squads in order to go and give a little bit of leniency. But with the 50v50 format, it'd be actually hilarious to go and see what people go and do if somebody gets dropped to the ground. Would everybody go and rush towards a person, try to go and revive him? Or would nobody and say, okay, maybe another person would go and do it? Stuff like that is really, really cool and something you really can't predict when it comes to these team-based modes in this Battle Royale format. Anyways, those were the main ideas from the Reddit thread, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to go and hit the like button, also subscribe for more Fortnite Battle Royale content. I've got a ton of good videos coming up really, really soon. And of course, if you haven't got the game, make sure to go and click that link in the description below in order to go and download Fortnite Battle Royale. But other than that, it's Undercover Dudes, all the way from Down Under, out.